Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Cooking with Logan. Now just because it's love month doesn't mean it's not still cold outside. So today we're going to be making some little brownie hot chocolate mugs. They're not cooked in a mug, but they're gonna look like cute little hot chocolates with marshmallows on top and pretzels for handles and melted chocolate chips. It's gonna be awesome, I can't wait. So let's see what you need. So you're gonna want a brownie mix and whatever other things are needed for that. I need oil, water, and eggs. You'll want a bowl to mix that in. You want this mini muffin little silicone thing. You'll want some chocolate chips, some pretzels, and some marshmallows. Always a classic first step. Make sure to preheat that oven to the package instructions. Now to make sure your brownies don't stick to your tin, you're gonna wanna take a little bit of paper towel, dip it into the oil that you'll probably need for your brownie mix, and just start greasing it up. It's greasing time. Greasing time. Next, we just wanna make our brownie mix. So just dump all your ingredients in there. Got oil, water, and an egg, and then you're gonna wanna mix it. Remember, when you're baking things, you don't always want to over mix because it's gonna work the flour such that the batter might become tough. So instead of like a yummy, chewy brownie, you might get one that's sort of not as pleasant to eat. So you wanna mix this until just about combined. Now that that's combined, I recommend just spooning your brownie mix into the tins. Just gotta throw these into the oven. So I'm gonna start with 15 minutes for those to bake. I'm gonna check with a toothpick. If it doesn't come out clean, I'm gonna give it an extra 5 minutes. I'm expecting these things should take between 15 and maybe 25 minutes to bake. We're just gonna have to see. While the brownies are in the oven, I'm gonna start breaking my pretzels so that they look like little mug handles. As best as you can see that. You might have to do some nibbling or some breaking, but just try to get them so they look like a little mug handle. After a whole lot of nibbling, I've got a handful of handles right here. And after about 23 minutes, I've taken my brownies out and the toothpick comes out mostly clean. Now, I actually wouldn't recommend you let the brownies cool completely. I found it actually helps a bit if the brownies are still a little bit warm. That way they're sort of still forming and the pretzels and the marshmallows will stick in a lot easier. If your brownies are already completely cool, honestly, you could just microwave them for a few seconds just to heat them up a bit. Now we wanna let those cool for the most part, and while we're waiting, I've set up a bit of a construction station. I've got my marshmallows, my handful of handles, and my chocolate chips. And right before we're gonna construct these, we're actually gonna melt these chocolate chips in the microwave. So just nuke them 30-second intervals until they're completely melted. Okay, so the brownies are cool and I have made a prototype little hot chocolate mug. As you can see here, the little pretzel is the handle and we got some cute little marshmallows on top, just like it's a little hot chocolate. So I'll show you how to throw these together. The idea with these is to take a brownie, take a little handle, and dip the broken end of your handle in the melted chocolate. And then very carefully sort of smush the handle into the brownie here. And the melted chocolate should help the handle to stick to the brownie. Now you might have to hold it for a few seconds, maybe 10 or 15 seconds, but eventually this melted chocolate should act as like a glue for the handle to stick on. I also found it kind of helps if you have a sloping surface. You can let the brownie sit like that and the handle won't fall off. Now for the marshmallow part, I recommend you do this after you get all of your handles on, but you take some of the melted chocolate, put it on top of your brownie, and then just set some marshmallows in there, however you like. And again, this melted chocolate is gonna act like a glue. It's easy as that. So in the end, you should have a bunch of brownies that look somewhat like this. Just let them dry, and then you've got your hot chocolate brownie mugs. So I've got all of my handles on. I'm going to let those dry, and then I'm gonna do the tops. And after my little handles have dried, I've applied my melted chocolate to the tops, and I've got a ton of these cute hot chocolate brownie mugs. They're finally done. Well, thank you so much guys for joining me on our brownie mug excursion. I love the way they turned out. Honestly, I'm very happily surprised. Please send us some of your pictures or videos of how yours turned out. We love to see it. I can't wait to see how all of yours turn out. And if you're interested, we have a game night Friday the 19th between 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. We're playing Among Us. It should be very, very fun. And don't forget either our monthly contest, our Love Serenade contest, where we want you to send us singing professions of love. So please send those along. We'd love to see them. And when you do, you get entered into a draw for a prize. So to sign up or submit for either this activity or future ones, please message us on Facebook, text us, or send us an email. Till next time, guys, thank you so much for joining me. See you later.